Walmart is not content with using facial recognition. They have a patent for emotional recognition, because it's not enough to know who you are, it's not enough to know what you're looking at, but I need to know what you think about it as you're looking at it. And I wish I were making this up. They have a patent for emotional recognition to read the looks on people's faces and decide, does somebody look bored? Does somebody look happy? Do they look angry? I'm sure that will never be weaponized against us either.
South America, Walmart digital price tag update. So Walmart has announced by the end of this year, 2026, all 4,500 Walmarts will be shifting over to digital price tags. And that also means that Walmart will be involved in surge pricing, and more stores are starting to do this. So if you're unaware, digital price tags allow Walmart and other companies to slightly raise and lower prices depending on when you're shopping. When there's a lot of people in the store, they will slightly raise prices, and when there's nobody there, they'll drop them back to normal again. This is being done in order to maximize profit, because even a couple of cents here and there across the board with millions of people means lots of money. But with these digital price tags, they've also announced facial recognition technology to watch your face, and also emotional recognition technology. Yes, that is correct. Emotional recognition technology. So for instance, if you go down the cereal aisle and your kids start jumping and are super happy about a specific type of cereal, Walmart will see their emotion and they'll slightly raise prices because you like it. So yes, not just digital ID, coupled with facial recognition and emotional recognition. That's where Walmart is headed. But don't worry, it'll be all stores coming up.
America's biggest retailers rolling out digital shelf price labels for all its stores by the end of the year. Walmart says that having digital price labels will help its store personnel do their jobs better and more effectively, and ensure that prices are more uniform across different geographies. But the move is somewhat controversial, as some are worried that having the ability to quickly adapt price labels on the fly could lead to things like demand-based pricing that shifts prices for higher or lower depending on how changing dynamics happen for supply chains. Now, some lawmakers are already in the process of introducing legislation to ban the use of digital shelf labels, or DSLs.
Do you guys want to hear something scary? So I've been working on a paper about Walmart and facial recognition, like technology and surveillance in the self-checkout lines, right? What you didn't know is that Walmart works with a company called Clearview AI. Clearview AI has a database that collects photos from every social media platform all around the world. Clearview AI gives this information to Walmart, and Walmart will compare that information and those photos to their facial recognition databases. So if you are stealing in Walmart and your face is on social media, they're gonna get you. Not only do they have all of this information from Clearview AI, but they also have retina and iris scanners in the self-checkout lines. And there is currently a lawsuit pending about all of this. Not only are the software stealing your biometric data, but they are also very discriminatory. If you are a darker skinned female, you have a 35% higher chance of being arrested due to errors in the AI systems. And if you're a lighter skinned male, well, the error rate is less than 1%. Now, some of you may make the argument that there is no expectation of privacy in public or online, but harvesting biometric data without consent?
Okay, Walmart just pulled a fast one, and this is another reason why no one should be shopping at Walmart. I know that's crazy. If you go there all the time, you're thinking, what would I do without Walmart? You should not be going to Walmart. World Mart, they call it. It's put a million things out of business. But get this, digital price tags, digital price labels are now approved, and they're going to be rolled out across every single Walmart by the end of 2026. Digital price tags on all products connected to AI, to where prices can change across the entire chain in seconds, if not like 1 second. Now, people are concerned because this would be like, inflation on autopilot. But also, are we confident that Walmart is not going to have an algorithm that detects, a lot of people are buying this thing today, let's increase the price, or not many people are buying this thing today, let's lower the price, and use algorithms to hedge prices and get the maximum amount that they can possibly get out of consumers. So they won patents for AI powered price changes. Now, do we think this is for our betterment, or something else is going on? Now, some lawmakers are already in the process of introducing legislation that would ban this. But so far, it seems like it's going through.
Hey, what's up, America? I'm here at a Walmart, and I want to show you the electronic pricing tags that can change prices based on surge pricing. So as you know, a lot of places are starting to replace actual paper tags with digital tags. Here at the Walmart by me, they're doing that now. So let me show you what these look like, and let me show you the difference. So here's a digital tag. These prices can change at a moment's notice, and they do throughout the day. Every single one has been changed to a digital tag, so these prices will go up 3 or 5 cents depending on what time of day it is, and they'll go up when more people are here shopping, and they'll go down when fewer people are here. So let me show you the difference. Here's an actual tag, and then here's the digital tag. See, they look identical, but this one is a digital tag. You can even scan it and change it, or it'll change depending on if they program it. And this is the paper tag, and this is on every single fucking one almost. And you can see here behind the glass. So this is happening at every Walmart across the country, and this will be happening at every grocery store across the country at some point. They can literally take these prices and change them up and down a couple of cents throughout the day and make millions. And then they'll incrementally raise them so it'll always be higher. See, look at these prices. These prices are indicating that they've raised them and lowered them slightly throughout the day, and they have. There's videos online showing these prices changing. And they're also planning on using your phone data to change the prices as you're perusing the products. That's not happening now, but that's coming in the future. So a price just for you, fucking you for profit personally.
Okay, let me get your opinion on this, because I'm a little surprised and weirded out. Yesterday, my kids and I went to Walmart. We need more cups. And so we bought these tumblers from Walmart, okay? I'm fairly certain they were like $1 each. Okay, I lied. Somehow they were $1.94 each, despite the fact that the bowls I got were 50 cents, but whatever. So it's this 26-ounce tumbler. Well, I noticed right there are 2 stickers. And I thought, surely that's not what I think it is, because there was some thickness to the sticker. And I said, surely not on a $1.94 cup. But nope. There's an RFID sensor on a plastic cup. Plastic. $1.94 tumbler. They can't pay their employees a fair wage. They are the largest SNAP recipient, largest food stamp recipient in America, and they're putting RFID trackers on plastic cups. And it's not just this one, it's every single one of them. Like, that's fucking weird. And then I did do some research on this a little bit. It's not for theft. It's because they want to be able to track their inventory, apparently, faster and more accurately, which means that these RFID tags allow them to track when the cup is made, what ship, like what truck it was on, what pallet it was on, and what register it got rung up in, where on the aisle it was, all of that stuff. And I think that that's a noteworthy little endeavor on their behalf that maybe we should be aware of. But frankly, I think the biggest issue for me is the misuse of what this could be. They're attempting to basically streamline data collection through this process, right? They are because what they're spending on these chips to put in these stickers, to put on these items that are fragile. You drop this cup, it's gonna crack. It's that kind of plastic. So the reason that they're doing this is not because it's more cost effective, because honestly, they would probably save money by just taking the L on thefted items. It means that the advantage there is in the data collection. And it means that we have technology to get all of this data from Earth, from things to solve actual problems. We could utilize this type of technology to get all the data that we need to solve actual problems in the world, and we're not. We're using it to track a $2 cup, and it's wrong. It's super fucking dystopian, though.
Y'all see what Walmart's doing with their Vizio TV? Check this clip out. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Did you realize that this TV right here is a Walmart tracking device to track you at home? Walmart bought Vizio Television. When they did that, they acquired millions of people's data. And more importantly than just the TV itself, they acquired the data system. They bought SmartCast and the data advertising platform that was owned by Vizio. So here's how it works. You pay $598 for the TV, you get it home, you unbox it, you plug it in, and you realize you can't operate it without a Walmart account. Actually, it says right here that a Vizio account is required for Smart TV. And that's more than deceptive labeling, that's a straight up lie.
You'll be immediately redirected to set up a Walmart account.
And here's the sinister part, like I said before, it wasn't about buying the physical TVs, it was about buying SmartCast. Any Vizio televisions that have been manufactured in 2026 require a Walmart account. And look at the deceptive pricing scheme. $238 for the TCL 50-inch and $178 for the Vizio. SmartCast is the operating system that lives inside the TV. It runs all your apps like Netflix and YouTube. It controls your home screen. And most importantly, the ad data system. What it does is detect what you're watching, even from cable boxes, game consoles, or DVDs, and your cell phone connected to the Walmart app. Now they will tie in what you and your family watch, search, and buy to relentlessly market you into their store. Even more Orwellian than that, linking your TV to your purchases to your location. Now you are a probable target for personal product pricing adjustments set according to your needs or desperation. This is called dynamic pricing, based on your personal data. And the fact that a giant corporation like Walmart has laid the foundation for a deceptive controlling system just like this should have us all outraged. Does it?
Walmart just did something we should all be paying close attention to. Walmart just secured 2 patents for an AI-powered pricing system that can adjust prices based on consumer behavior, popularity, and demand. Translation: items could get more expensive at your Walmart if they know you and those around you are more likely to purchase it. Now Walmart's saying, don't worry, we're only using this for markdowns. Yet, Walmarts around the United States are implementing new digital price stickers on their shelves. So the real question we should be asking is not what they plan to do with it today, but what they plan to do with it in the future. Because we've already seen how corporations react to demand. Think about hurricanes approaching a city, and all of a sudden, a $4 pack of bottled water costs $20. And let's be honest, this isn't innovation, this is control. Corporations are wanting to use an algorithm to figure out how much money they can get out of you.
Do you know why Walmart is switching to those digital price tags on all of its stores? It's to squeeze every last fucking dime out of your wallet. And that little electronic tool is going to help them do it. The digital tag allows Walmart to change the price in real time by store using an algorithm from a centralized database. Hell, an employee might not even know the price changed. Let's say there's a spike in demand for a certain medicine in Philadelphia because of a flu. Walmart can raise the prices in Boston before anyone realizes there's a shortage. And because there's a digital price tag, no one even saw the increase happen. Walmart's supply chain intelligence gives them countrywide insight. When inventories of baby formulas dip nationwide, they'll be able to jack up the price. Who knows, 20%? This is an opportunity to have price manipulation on a nationwide scale. And the public in America has never experienced anything like this because Walmart isn't just content with volume. They want margins. So the next time you see that digital tag, know because of it, you're going to be a little bit poor.
Walmart just rolled out the digital tag price system that is going to be powered by AI. This is not something new. This is something that they have been testing for a while now, but there's a little caveat to it that a lot of people doesn't know, and that is that between January and March of this year, they were granted 2 patents for this AI system that they're going to be using for this. I'm going to put the number of the patent below because they're a long number, so you can take a look later if you want to. But I'm going to try to explain real quick how is that the system works. The system works around something that is called price elasticity, and that what it does is measure how much they can stretch the price on something before the customer says, no, I don't want to buy this anymore because it's too expensive, on how much they can lower the price to the point that they start selling it and not cutting too much of profit from it. So let me give you a quick example of it. One example would be, let's say you have a soda and they raise the price of a soda for $1. But customer has a lot of other options for cheaper soda. So what they're going to do is they go there and they say, no, why should I pay for this if I have this instead? So they go there and buy the cheapest one. But the same, if you do $1 for things like milk, bread, and other essential items, $1 is nothing. People are going to buy it. So what the AI is going to do is they're going to try to see how much it can stretch the price on item till they find that sweet spot that people is willing to pay for it before the people break and says, no, I'm not going to pay too much for it. How far that I can extend that to get to that point. And another thing they can do, instead of, let's say you have winter items, when you change from winter to spring, you usually cut the winter items. Let's say all winter items are going to be like 40% discount. Instead of put everything at a 40% discount, now the AI could go individually, item by item, or with small categories, and it's gonna start applying like a 5% discount. And if it doesn't sell, it's go to 10. And if it doesn't sell, it's go to 15. And let's say when they go to 15, the items start selling. So it's gonna stop there and see how much people are willing to buy the item at the 50% discount based on forecast or whatever calculations or measurement the AI system is doing. So instead of going straight for the 40% and lose more on those items, the AI is going to save the money and says, we don't have to go all the way to 40%. We can go to 15 and people will buy it. So the AI is going to be changing prices in real time every day. Walmart says that they don't plan to use it in this abusive way, but we actually don't know how they're going to plan to use this. Let's be honest. We just don't know. This sounds like very dystopian in some way, so we actually don't know. They actually have said that this was also cut more of the human labor, like at the stores. You don't need the same amount of employees because now you don't have to have people taking those tags out and put it in. Now the AI is going to do that, but it also means that people at a higher level that is going to be wearing the executive and it's people that do the forecast for these prices and all that kind of stuff. You don't need it anymore because now the AI is going to do everything for you. So instead of having a whole team, you just need a few people that validate what is coming out from the AI and say, this is not good, this is bad, we can improve this or not. So you're going to need less people and you're going to make more profit out of it because the AI is going to be changing in real time the prices for all this item individually instead of human doing that. So this is basically how the system works. You think about it, it's gonna, every time that you go to Walmart, you have to think that there's an AI somewhere that is testing how much are you willing to pay for an item because they are testing you if you stretch it or let's see how far they can go before you can break. And this is also applies to, let's say you have store A and store B. In store A, you can discount an item $1 or $2 because that people in the area are not willing to pay that. But it says you have people on store B that are willing to pay. So you discount from here and you just add it here because there's people in the store B, they're willing to pay that $2 extra for that item. So instead of the company losing those $2 across the board, what they just is just like switch. I lose it here, but I retain it here. So this is how the AI system is going to work in real time. This is kind of the high level overview. I know there's many complex things behind things, but so you can understand how this whole Walmart system is going to be working with. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you think this is some dystopian shit from a movie or something like that, just let me know. So God bless you all.
Okay, so this is crazy. Tell me how you feel about this. Walmart is apparently going to be updating all the price tags to like a digital price tag run by AI, apparently. And basically, the prices are never going to be just fixed on the item. They can fluctuate, they can change. And so, if there's like a high demand on something, it can just raise those prices. And if there's a low demand, it can just start to kind of lower prices to kind of even it all out. I mean, seems a little crazy, but I mean, if they price match, all you have to do is like take a picture of literally everything that you're buying with a price and be like, price match it. Sounds like a pain in the ass, though. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
Yesterday's price is not the same as today's price. And if you don't know who he is, that's Maverick. He goes by the Maverick approach on his podcast. Kind of reminds me of the podcast I used to be on called Eavesdrop Podcast. I was a co-host. You can check it out on YouTube. We went by Eavesdrop Podcast. Let's get back to this. Walmart is rolling out digital price tags ran by AI. See, there's a lot of things that people don't know about Walmart. Walmart is the DoD or works with the DoD. DoD means Department of Defense. So when we see Walmart as a store, we think, oh, it's just a store. No, that's not the case. It's just a storefront for us to go purchase things at a distribution location. You see, Walmart has invested and owns the patents for certain AI technology. So now instead of having those people come at night and change those prices every morning or every night, they're rolling out the AI technology so they can just change the price of a loaf of bread or a dozen eggs, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna make the essential things in the store go up 30%. And we all know prices are never coming down at a grocery store. It's also just gonna take more employees out of work. So this is gonna be a huge downsize if you think about it. But if you work at Walmart or if you know anything about this AI technology, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is this good or is this bad for economy?